Welcome to another season of American Golf Tournament play with even more events covering an intriguing spectrum of competitive golf, and it's all coming up right here on Sky Sports. Back in 2015, the series began with the American Golf Junior Championship at Gainsborough Golf Club in Lincolnshire. Eva Kenny taking the girls' title.
My front line was good, but my back line wasn't the best, and the cameras didn't help it really. But it's been really good. I had a great company, and it's a nice course.
The overall champion was Joseph Amer.
It was amazing today. I really enjoyed it. It's probably one of the best games I've played ever.
The gross title was taken by Matt Gardner.
It's a fantastic experience to have the cameras out and all you guys coming out here. It's excellent. The guys from Ping have been excellent, so big thanks to them and American Golf for all this organisation. It's a great advert for junior golf, really.
And there was also an outing for the ever-popular Future Stars in their own tournament, won in 2015 by Stanley Lynn. The series then moved to Highley Park in Knutsford as the big hitters entered the arena for the American Golf Long Drive Championship. Welshman Steve Kent took the over 45s title. Rebecca McGinley claimed the women's title, and Dan Connick won a thrilling shootout to claim the men's under 45 title. All three champions then flew to the USA to compete in the World Long Drive Championships, where Rebecca claimed a place on the podium with a fantastic third place. And to finish the season, the series landed at the Belfry to walk in the footsteps of the Ryder Cup heroes for the American Golf 9-Hole Championships. Another tournament featuring some stunning golf as the qualified pairs fought their way through to the semi-finals and then to an action-packed 9-hole showdown. Northerners Luke Eustace and Mark Kelly took the title after a battle royale in the final with brothers Sam and Tom Ruddle from the Midlands, all watched by tournament host Sky Sports' Rob Lee. Luke and Mark then crowned champions before jetting off to the Bahamas as part of their prize. The stunning success of last year's events mean that the 2016 series is even bigger and better. American Golf's Daniel Gathercole explains.
So the junior tournament started, we had our first one 3 years ago at Mottram Hall, and we've expanded that. Last year we had 3 regional events, this year we had 6 regionals. And Ping were the first sponsor, and they've supported the event for the last 3 years now, and will do going forward. So it's been great. I mean, John Clark, who heads up Ping Europe, has supported the event. It's close to his heart because it's junior golf. It's growing and growing, and next year obviously we hope to have even more people playing in it. It's the future of golf. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but everyone in golf needs to encourage younger people to play more and to get into the game, and that's what it's all about. It's been great to have Sky cover the event. You know, they've done it for the last couple of years now, and you know, the reaction last year, everyone that saw the coverage was fantastic. It's great to see when someone holds a chip or holds a putt, and you see the celebration with the dad or the granddad or the mum. And equally, it's heartbreaking when you see someone hit a bad shot when it means so much. But I think win or lose, it's just about having a good time. Come in, enjoying everything that we put on is free. It's the only game that you can play, really, in sport with your granddad or your grandma or your mum and dad. It's a community game, and I think that's one of the things that the industry doesn't really shout enough about. It's a good way to spend 4.5 hours with them. Just getting more people playing golf is our objective, and just enjoying it and making sure that the barriers are taken down. There's no code to get in. It's family orientated, it's fun. You know, you don't have to wear a suit and tie to go in the clubhouse, and that's what we're all about. We're about accessing new people into the game and making changing that perception.
The American Golf Championship Series is back then, and in 2016 it's grown from 3 to 5 events, and this is how the season pans out, with more long drive action and that World Championship qualifier from Highley Park, then a bumper series of championships played at the Belfry as the ladies and seniors events are introduced to the calendar, followed by the groundbreaking 9-hole championship. But it all begins at Gainsborough Golf Club in Lincolnshire with the 2016 American Golf Junior Championship. First up was a trip to see how golf clubs are made, and then players headed for registration and a big step into real tournament action. After months of UK-wide events, the qualifiers are here to compete for the trophies and get a taste of what tournament play is all about, with the added bonus of competing in front of the Sky Sports cameras.
What is it about golf that you enjoy? And just beating my dad and playing good shots.
And tell us about what it's like beating your dad.
Fun, because then I can laugh at him when he hits really bad shots.
It's really great. It's my biggest competition of the year. I'm happy that Ping sponsored it, so there should be some good prizes at the end as well. And all the competitors are here. It looks like a proper tour event with all the banners and all that and the score and tents, so it should be a good day. Yeah, I might be a bit nervous with all the cameras here, but yeah, should be alright.
My dad started me off. I only started about 3-4 years ago.
And what's your handicap?
13, dead on.
Do you enjoy competing with your dad as well?
Yeah.
Did you beat him?
It's tough. He's 9 handicap, so it's tough. But yeah.
Did you play gross with him, or does he give you a couple of shots?
Well, yeah, give me normally 2 courtesies because I play off the whites with him, so yeah.
And do you still beat him?
Sometimes, yeah.
My dad's with me.
Is he helping out?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can you tell him what to do? Is he your caddy?
No, it's not my caddy.
Oh, okay. You can't tell him what to do then?
No, I can't tell him anything.
I went to the Highly qualifier and I won.
How do you feel about today's competition? Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, very confident. I think I can win this. It would be really honourable to lift that trophy.
How did you qualify for the final?
Gaudet Loose Golf Club, I won the best gross, so that's how I qualified.
And what would it mean for you to win here today?
I'll be amazing. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Do you have any expectations for the day at all?
I'm going to try and play to my handicap, and as long as I do that I'll be happy, but we'll see.
I'm very happy with my accomplishments and very happy how I managed to qualify in Seve's golf course. I'm quite relaxed actually. I know the atmosphere is going to be quite fun. American Golf set this quite nicely and I really love the goodies. So I'm not really under pressure. It feels quite good.
Do you have a favourite golfer?
Yeah, it's Phil Mickelson because he's left-handed and so am I.
So you're in the Future Stars competition today. What would it mean if you managed to win it?
It will mean a lot to me and I'd just be so proud of myself.
And do you think your dad will be proud of you as well?
Yeah.
And is your dad supporting you today?
Yeah, and my mum and everyone in my family.
How are you feeling about today?
A bit nervous.
Are you looking forward to it though?
Yeah.
The junior organiser at Pinner Hill, Lloyd Millwood, sent an email and then I registered for the Shire.
And are you feeling confident about today's round?
Yeah, I suppose.
And what would it mean if you managed to win overall?
It'd be amazing.
Just amazing?
It'd be really amazing. I would be so happy.
Well, my granddad was a member at a club that I used to play at and I just took to it. I don't know why, I just like the game.
And have you got anyone here watching you today, and what does it mean to you to have them here today?
Basically my whole family, but my dad especially because he's put loads of hours into me, going golfing and actually taking me.
Yeah, my whole family's here, my granddad, mum and dad,
No
sister.
pressure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible. It's such a great experience to be here. It's I just can't believe I'm here. It's incredible.
Congratulations to everybody that has made it. There were 6 regional qualifying events in total staged across the UK, attracting hundreds of hopeful players, with the best of the best making their way to the grand final here at the Gainsborough Golf Club, where they all get a shot at the titles across an 18-hole final round. The Future Stars, incidentally, competing over just 9 holes. So, 5 titles up for grabs in 2016 at the American Golf Junior Championships, the overall champion based on net score, the always impressive gross title, and a separate category for the girls event, although they still compete for the overall and gross prizes as well. And then the Future Stars, which this year has expanded to over and under 8. Well, time now to head out to the course and get the action underway. A par at the first, a birdie at the second for Nathaniel Draper. And this his tee shot at the third as another season gets underway. And that's a fantastic shot. The form continues then for Nathaniel, or Nat to his friends. Now, one of the Future Stars, Josh Panos, at the first with his tee shot. Good open expanse of fairway here to aim at, so he can really let fly. And he has done. Cracking shot for the young man playing in the under 8s category. And remember, the future stars playing just 9 holes today. Now 14th, and Scotsman Lachlan Reynolds back for another go. Performed well last year, the 5 handicapper. One of the players that was out early this morning, starting his round on the 10th tee. And that's a very good shot into the tricky par 3 14th. Back to Nat Draper, another 5 handicapper, chance for a second birdie. Beautiful roll and beautiful putt. How's that for a start? 2 birdies in 3 holes, and Nat Draper is flying. Another familiar face, Joseph Amer, no stranger to success here at this course. Let's hear from last year's overall champion.
Yeah, last year was the first time I'd ever entered an American golf competition, but I really enjoyed it. It was a really great experience, and it's something that I haven't done before. I'm just glad to be here again and playing on a really nice course and playing a really great event, and it's a really great experience again, and it's just great fun.
Now another Scotsman, Jack Hanlon, the 25 handicapper, delighted to be the poster boy of this year's junior campaign. Oh, and how about that? Right on cue. Yes, don't worry, Jack, the cameras were turned on, and he's got himself a first net birdie of the round. Now Eva Kenny, last year's girls champion, getting her round underway. Let's hear from Eva.
It would be amazing if I win, because there's a lot of pressure on me this year. Last year was unexpected. When I won, I was very surprised about that, but it was a really fun experience.
Back to Lachlan, not his Sunday best with regard to his first putt. Oh, but how's that for a follow-up? And the 5 handicapper must fancy his chances in the gross competition now. Right, let's take a look at how the future stars are getting on. In the over 8s, Jaden Dawkins made a strong start with par at the first, but double bogey at the second left him with work to do across the remaining 7 holes. Sean Keeling has made a steady start, par at the second, bogey at the third, but this is the player to beat, defending champion Stanley Lynn.
Quite nervous, and I don't really want anyone else to beat me. I want to win again.
Last year's runner-up, Aaron Mohan, was determined to claim the title this time around. A par at the first, birdie at the second, and this fantastic recovery at 3 for a bogey was just the start he was after. On to the under 8s now. Tiger Giorgio produced shots that the original Tiger would have been proud of. This shot at 3, eventually earning him a par. Ethan Wan managed a birdie at 4 and then par at 6 to put himself in the hunt. But it was Sam McIntyre that was leading the pack at 2 over. Feeling the pressure? Well, if he was, it didn't show with shots like this. So the first championship of this bumper American golf season is underway. More action from the Junior Championships coming up after the break, right here on Sky Sports. Welcome back to the American Golf Junior Championships, and a glorious day here at Gainsborough Golf Club in Lincolnshire. 2-tee start for the players today. Nathan Newton off the 10th. He said he was going to be nervous in front of the TV cameras, and 2 bogeys, I'm afraid, at the 12th and 13th would suggest that he has been rather nervous, but, well, something tells me that he's getting used to the TV cameras now. Great shot at the par 3 14th. Nathaniel Draper. Already seen him in action a couple of times today. Moved to -1 on the net score. Level par on gross and nearly draining that chip. Now Devon Gungalu. Lovely stuff from him. So bogey and a birdie on the first 2 holes, and drains that putt to keep himself ticking along nicely. Draper then for par. No, up and out of that one early. Not a bad stroke, just didn't quite get the line. Now Alice Brooks at 14, little unlucky with her tee shot, just trickled into the water. Oh, but that is a great recovery from the Gaudet Loose Golf Club player. Now look at this for a controlled swing. Last year's Gross champion Matt Gardner getting his round underway.
I knew I was sort of playing okay, hitting the ball okay, but I didn't expect to win. Obviously, you hold high expectations for yourself, but I tried to manage that and not think too highly of myself, but managed to play well. So.
Yes, great performance last year from Matt. We'll keep an eye on him, and we'll keep an eye on this young man. Nathan Newton appears to have settled down in front of the cameras. Oh, and that point underlined quite beautifully. So wonderful stuff. First birdie of the day then, in front of the Sky Sports cameras for Newton, playing alongside Alice Brooks today. Alice, a very good low handicap player, the gross winner at Gorday-Luce in the qualifier. So great things expected of Alice today. Well, despite the errant tee shot, fabulous recovery from her and keeps the score ticking along nicely. Third tee, Kyle Honer, 1 under in the net competition. Managed a birdie at the first, par at the second, so good start from Kyle. Beautiful elevated tee this one, lovely view across the Lincolnshire countryside. But that's the view Kyle will be concentrating on. Beautiful stuff. Slightly fortuitous bounce, but he'll take it. Elle Gibson at 14, great start from her. 2 net birdies at 11 and 13 on her front 9, and playing some very, very good golf indeed. Now, a short break from the tournament to hear from John Clark about Ping's involvement in this junior championship.
Well, this is the second year that we've been involved with American Golf, and we're absolutely delighted to work with them. They're a very strong retail partner of Ping's, and it's great to see them doing everything that they can to bring golfers to our industry, and junior golfers in particular is a great place to start. This event is something that brings juniors to golf clubs around the country through the qualifying tournament, so it's a great way of doing that, and we're absolutely delighted to partner with them. Well, we've been here since 1973. We currently employ about 180 people down at the factory and another 40 or 50 at the golf club. The golf club we've owned since the mid-80s, and it's a fantastic addition for our business because the two really work hand in hand together. So you're going to see a fantastic standard of golf here today. Some of these people, despite their young ages, are already very dedicated golfers, and some of them will already have their sights on being professionals, which is amazing when you think of it, but that's what you have to do. If you're going to get to the top, you've got to start early. And if you walk around and you watch it, the standard will amaze you. They are dedicated golfers. So for Ping to be involved in this tournament with American Golf makes us very proud that we are playing our part in helping to bring new golfers to the industry, and hopefully somewhere in there may be a future Open winner, who knows.
Yes, who knows indeed. Now 3 pars and a bogey so far for Joel Bradley, but in trouble off the tee at 14. Playing partner Kate Hanratty watching on. Oh, unlucky Joel. Great recovery though from him. Beautiful tee shot at the third from Kyle Honer. And a chance here for a net eagle. Brilliant from the 22 handicapper, and his score will move on. Goes to 3 under par in the net competition. Back to the 14th and back to another of Joel Bradley's playing partners, Elle Gibson. Now with a shot at this hole, this is a birdie putt, but effectively a net eagle opportunity. She struck it well, good roll. Oh, straight into the middle. Absolutely hammers that one in. And the scoring in the Girls' Championship is very good indeed, underlined by Chloe James. Net eagles at the 11th and 13th to move her to 3 under. And she is well in contention. Ellis Willett at the 12th needs a birdie. And he's got a birdie. Right on cue. Well done, Ellis. Little sigh of relief from him. Now, as the future stars come to the end of their 9-hole round, it's been another fantastic day. Not only gaining experience playing in front of the Sky Sports cameras, but also a good chance to practice some end-of-round etiquette. Time then to look at how the future stars have done. Over 8's up first. Alfie Westbrook's favourite golfer is left-hander Phil Mickelson with that sublime touch around the greens. Much like Alfie today then. Aaron Mohan's development as a golfer from last year is clearly visible, especially when dialing in iron shots like this one at 7, which he went on to hole for a birdie. But the battle at the top came down to just 2 guys. Jibril Ali was one of them. With this super up and down at the 9th, he became our over 8s clubhouse leader with an impressive final total of just 1 over. Ireland's Sean Keeling, though, was hot on Jibril's tail and also produced a quality up and down at the 9th, meaning that both players finished at 1 over. So it was an eagle at the 5th that settled it on countback in favour of Sean. And of course, there was a story behind it.
My dad got the wrong course guide, and he told me there was a bunker, and he told me to lay up, and I laid up, and we realised there wasn't a bunker, and then I had to punch it under a tree, and I hit a good shot, and then I got a good putt and I made an eagle, so I'm really happy.
Confirmation then of that final over 8s leaderboard. Sean Keeling winning it on countback ahead of Jibril Ali, and another good finish for Aaron Mohan in 3rd, with last year's champion Stanley Lynn not managing to hang on to his title this time around, but he'll be back next year to give it another go. So to the under 8s. Maisie Witt has a great future in the game, but really needed some more of these putts to drop if she was going to trouble the leaders this year. Well played though, Maisie. William Pontin finished runner-up with some great driving. Just needed a little more luck on the dance floor if he was going to make it count. But the player who ran away with it was Sam McIntyre. The Alton Hall golfer had a superb round with a total of 4 pars and was unlucky for this chip on 7 not to drop for an eagle. The American Golf Future Stars Under 8 champion. How does it feel, Sam?
Feels good, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I held a 40-foot putt on the 8th hole, and I was really proud of that.
Confirmation of the final under 8s leaderboard then. Remember the name, Sam McIntyre. A great round of golf from him, and you saw him first here on Sky Sports. A really super effort from the other talented players in the under 8 competition today, coming to golf courses near you over the next few years. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Back to the action now at 18, and Sean Keeling's older brother Patrick. Can he be the second winner in the family today? Well, with shots like that, he stands a very good chance. Now 14, Dylan Shaw Radford. Second shot, 4 under net. Oh, he fancied that as well. 2 birdies and a net eagle at the moment to start Dylan's round. Now not reproducing the magic of last year, unfortunately, Eva Kenny. The Roganstown golfer looks unlikely to defend her title. Jaleese van der Merwe at 14, putt for net eagle. Not the strongest of starts for her, but has a chance of turning it around. Amy Dean at the 6th, putt for eagle as well. Oh, just slides by, but she'll tap that in for a birdie. Back to Dylan Shaw Radford at 14. Birdie number 3 for the round, and remember there's an eagle as well at the 10th. What a start for Dylan. Fabulous stuff from him. Lachlan Reynolds reaching the halfway mark on his round. Started at the 10th, so coming through 18. 2 under net, 1 over gross. Pretty good round so far from him. Just clipping that off the sand out of the bunker. And taking it all in his stride. Well played from the young Scotsman. Now, Kyle Honer. Seen him hit a few delightful shots so far today. What can he do at the par 4 7th? 2 birdies, 2 net eagles so far, and that's what we call course management. Well, nearly. Trying to run it in over the terrain. Not bad. Nat Draper, the man that hit the first shot of our American Golf Series coverage this year. Can he find something special at 12? Oh, not quite, but this is steady stuff from the low handicapper, so no birdie, but stays at level par. Reynolds from the sand to here, just inside a really good wedge distance, so he's had to manufacture this shot, and he's done it beautifully. There's that little bit of links golf experience in that shot, I think. Par 3 14th, and Cardiff Golf Club left-hander Jacob Harrington-Warrer going well at 1 over gross, so the same score as Lachlan Reynolds, and I think he's going to challenge Lachlan today. Devon Gungaloo, tee shot at 16. Going along nicely, the Oaks Golf Club player, and into the heart of the green. Very sensible golf from him. Now, last year's gross title winner, Matt Gardner, the 6 handicapper, still in with a shout. And the backspin will just take it back to the fringe of that green. Now Reynolds for par needs this and gets it. Great front 9 for him. It's been a fabulous start then to the 2016 American Golf Junior Championships here on Sky Sports. More action to come after the break. Welcome back to the American Golf Junior Championships. The tournament well and truly underway, and it's going to be a tight finish in the 3 remaining categories out on course. Let's get back to the action then with never nervous Nathan Newton. Said he was a little bit worried about the cameras here today, but he's settled nicely and really does need a birdie now to get back on terms with the leaders in the gross competition. But that is sensational. No wonder he's smiling. Fantastic shot. Now, Kyle Honer, his 3rd into the 12th, gets 2 shots on this hole, so if he can get close, there's a net eagle waiting for him, but I'm afraid he's going to have to do it from the sand trap. Elle Gibson has been quite fabulous. The quality of the Girls' Championship this year has been superb. And leading the women's tournament with 5 birdies so far and a net eagle, and that was nearly another one. Now Chloe James trying to keep pace with Gibson. And it's those two really in a bit of a head-to-head battle for that girls' title, I think. 11 handicapper Devon Gungaloo at the par 5 17th. 3 under in the net competition, going well there. And he's given himself another chance at a net eagle. Back to Nathan Newton. Super approach. And gets his just rewards. And he just can't keep the smile off his face, can he? Now, from the sand, Honer. Still chances here to score at 12. That is very confident. Just giving it a go. These players not scared at all of attacking the flag from all angles. Proud dad, caddying for Jessica Pinder, her 4th shot, lovely swing. Front 9 was really strong, 6 birdies and a net eagle, but just dropped a few shots on the back 9, unfortunately for her. Great up and down from the sand. Kyle Honer looking very good indeed. So birdie for him. Now Nathan Draper hoping this will be his last putt of the tournament. It is, which means he's level par in the net competition, so not going to feature there on the leaderboard. But importantly for him, it means he finishes 5 over gross, which puts him into the clubhouse as the gross championship leader. Now Fiona Attaway has hit some unbelievable shots today, but just lacking a bit of consistency in terms of developing a score. Oh, but keep an eye on Fiona Attaway in future years. That is some shot. Very, very talented player. O'Carroll, the 20 handicapper, +1 in the net competition at the moment. Solid enough shot from him. And watching on, playing partner Jess Pinder with her dad caddying. Did my eyes deceive me? Was that actually a funny dad joke? Well, I never. Now, Harrington-Warrer. Been playing beautifully today, challenging Lachlan Reynolds, and we heard from the Welshman earlier today. Confident lad and looking to win for a very special reason.
I started 4 years ago. Started off 54, but now I'm off down to 5, so had a good few years really.
Okay, and what are your expectations?
Winning it. My birthday today, 15, so hopefully I can win it for my birthday.
Happy birthday, Jacob. Now back to Jessica Pinder. Hopefully she's recovered from that fit of giggles for this eagle putt. No, I didn't quite give it enough there. Back to the left-hander, Jacob Harrington-Warrer. Oh, with shots like that, it could be a real battle between he And Lachlan Reynolds for the gross title. Now O'Carroll after his approach. Well, gave it some roll there, but he's got a tricky one back from just off the fringe at 9. Last year's gross champion Matt Gardner. Well, that really is superb golf from him. Now trouble again for Adaway. So this is her 5th shot. Oh, but this is what she's capable of. Another great recovery. Well, looks to be enjoying her round of golf today. Superb. Now at the 18th, Clearbury Mortimer Golf Club's Jack 7. Lowest handicapper in the competition today. It's been a tough day for him though. Only 1 birdie. And that was back at the 6th. So you can understand the celebration from the big man. But again, shake of the head. He's disappointed today, but he's a good player. Keep an eye on Jack 7. Big putt for Chloe James. And she's made it. And that par takes her into the clubhouse at 6 under. So she leads the net competition and the girls' championship. Fantastic round of golf. 6 birdies and 2 net eagles at the 5th and the 11th. Well played, Chloe James. Joshua Lewis with his 3rd shot into the 8th. And that is very well judged indeed. Good course management from him. Amy Dean at the 9th, birdie putt for her to go to 3 under net. Oh, just shunted it wide. And still with the girls' championship, Jaleese van der Merwe, 33 handicapper, 2 under the card net at the moment with her 4th shot. And again, superb judgment, letting that chip run out. So Chloe James leading the net competition in the clubhouse on 6 under. Dylan Shaw-Radford at 7 under at the moment with his 4th shot into this 6th green. Playing alongside Jaleese. It's a good shot. He's in with a good shout today as well. Now putt for net eagle here. Oh, Joshua. Gave it a go though. Very well done, young man. Now back to Dylan. Needs this. Stays up and goes a fair way past as well, so maybe a drop shot, and he can't afford that with 3 holes to go. Elle Gibson also in with a shout of both the net and the girls' championship, and with golf like that you can see exactly why. Well, she's got that for net eagle, which would take her ahead of Chloe James, who's at 6 under in the clubhouse. Lachlan Reynolds, bit of trouble at this par 4 6th, so his 3rd shot. 1 under net, but leading the gross competition on 2 over. And he's got that to save his par. And you feel at this point in the day he's going to need it. Now, this then for the lead in the girls' championship. Oh, not quite to be for Elle Gibson, but she'll roll that one in to move to 6 under, and still with a fabulous opportunity of claiming the title here at Gainsborough. Now par 3, 16th, Kyle Horner with 3 holes including this one to play, so he's still in with a shout of the overall title. He's at 5 under net at the moment, and that'll do nicely. Joel Bradley, birdie putt at 8. Well done. That's a good read, that one. Not easy when it's moving from left to right for the right-handers. So well played. Last year's overall winner, Joseph Amer, coming towards the end of his challenge this year. What a fabulous day it was for him last year. Acquitted himself well, and he's not played too badly either this year. Patrick Keeling into the 8th. Just a little offline this time around, so some work needed still for Patrick. Abby Wheatley at the 16th. Oh, cleverly negotiated. That was not easy, and not a lot of green to work with either. Now the 6th, Lachlan Reynolds trying to save par. Got his eyes set on the gross title. No,
Unlucky.
but misses, so that means he's going to move to 3 over, but still very much in contention. And we spoke to Lachlan before the tournament.
I've been practicing mostly every day of the summer, just from morning till night, just up to the golf course all day, so it's been really good.
And what would it mean for you to win today?
Oh, it'd be brilliant. So good. I'd love it.
And he still has a chance, as does this man. This then for the lead in the net competition. And Kyle Honer can't take the eagle opportunity on offer to go past Chloe James. But rolls in the net birdie to equal the clubhouse lead at 6 under in the overall competition, which is exactly where Elle Gibson is at 6 under. And she needs a birdie here at her final hole if she's going to take over in the girls' competition as well. And that's a beautifully manufactured shot. So chances for Elle Gibson at the last hole. Newton for birdie. Played very well today, but just hasn't quite had enough of those to really mount a challenge. But well played, Nathan Newton. And playing alongside Nathan at the 6th is Alice Brooks. 1 over net, so won't feature in that competition, but 7 over gross, should be heading for a top 10 finish and maybe top 5 in the girls' championship as well. So good day for Brooks. Now Shaw Radford bogeys at 6 and 7, so that means he needs to birdie the last 2 holes to stay in the hunt. The conclusion then to the 2016 American Golf Junior Championships, and it should be a thriller coming up after the break, right here on Sky Sports. Welcome back to the concluding action from the 2016 American Golf Junior Championships here on Sky Sports. We've already had 2 winners today here at Gainsborough Golf Club. England's Sam McIntyre in the Future Stars Under-8 Championship and Ireland's Sean Keeling in the Over-8s, leaving the overall, gross and girls' championship titles still to be claimed. Jalise van der Merwe ended up finishing 3rd in the girls' event with a net score of 2 under. Twin sister Zara giving her seal of approval after that great chip. And a chance at this point in proceedings to say a massive thank you and well done to all the families, friends and spectators that supported this year's Junior Championships. Chloe James was leading in the clubhouse in the overall and girls' championships after posting a net score of 6 under, which included 3 amazing net eagles at 5, 11 and 13. Brilliant golf, but it still wasn't quite good enough to hold off the challenge of Elle Gibson for the girls' title. In the end, it was Elle that proved to the rest of the field that consistency is one of the keys to winning golf tournaments. Yeah. With 7 net birdies and that amazing net eagle on hole 14. Great putt, says Dad. Great putt indeed. Elle eventually posted an impressive 7 under, taking the girls' title from Chloe by just 1 shot. Confirmation then of the final leaderboard in the American Golf Girls Championship. I told you it was a quality competition, and that's reflected in the net scores, with the top 3 all going under par. But Elle Gibson is crowned the girls' champion for 2016. Congratulations to Elle and all the players that made this year's tournament so good. Prizes presented. Let's hear from the winner.
Yeah, it means a lot to me because training and everything like that has been quite hard, and it's nice to know that it actually pays off.
So 3 down and 2 to go, with the net and gross competitions still to be decided. Out on course, Lachlan Reynolds birdied his last hole to become clubhouse leader in the gross competition at 2 over. But would that be enough for the Flying Scotsman to take the title?
Well done, Lachlan. Super round of golf. Super round of golf. Well done.
Well, it's been a brilliant day here at Gainsborough Golf Club. Still not decided. Lachlan Reynolds, the 5 handicapper, will go into the clubhouse at +2, but he's going to have a nervous wait to see if that's good enough to take the title that this man won last year. Matt Gardner with his 3rd shot into the par 3 5th. Oh, and there we go. A little glimpse of the brilliance that won this man the title last year in the gross competition, but just hasn't had it his own way this year. Well, it's been a delight to watch Matt play golf over the last couple of seasons. We wish him well as he moves on into the senior ranks. And this was all from a little bit earlier in the day. Harrington Warrer with his putt for birdie. This to go to 1 over gross, which would take the lead away from Lachlan Reynolds. Oh yes, he's drained it. Fabulous stuff from him. 1 over, 3 to play, and there's a bounce in the step for the birthday boy. Back to Newton. He's coped very, very well in front of the TV cameras today. For a young man that said he was going to be fazed by the cameras, that hasn't been the case. And the proof of that is on the scorecard. 3 over in the gross competition. That puts him into second place in the clubhouse behind Lachlan Reynolds. Now in the overall net competition, 5 under, a fantastic score for Dylan Shaw-Radford, but he'll be the first to tell you he's left a few shots out there today. Oh, that's another super chip. The short game quality that we've seen today from these junior players has been superb. But in the net overall competition at 9 under, this is the man that everybody's chasing, Kyle Honer, playing brilliantly. Coming off the back of another 2 birdies at 15 and 16 and putting together a very strong finish to the round. He'll have that putt for a net eagle, and that should be enough to claim this title. Now we saw what this young man did earlier at 5, but unfortunately Jacob Harrington-Warrer has since then bogeyed the 7th, so coming to his last hole, the 9th, at 2 over for the gross championship, so he needs that putt for the title. Now how about this from the defending champion? As rare as the birds themselves, 2 mighty blows to the back of the green, and then he goes and holes a net albatross. So an unsuccessful title defence for that overall title from Joseph Amer, but a brilliant finish to his round. Well done, Joseph. Kyle Honer. This putt for eagle would do it, I'm sure. Now, a few nerves. I'm surprised to see that from a player that has played so confidently all the way through this tournament. A decel on that putt, just an indication that he's feeling it. It's all gone down to the wire in the gross championship. Defending champion in the background, Matt Gardner, watching Jacob Harrington-Warrer. Is he going to be the new champion? If he makes this putt, he is. No. Well, that means that he will go into the clubhouse level pegging at 2 over gross with Lachlan Reynolds, and I think on countback that we will see the Scotsman Lachlan crowned the champion. So not quite the birthday present that Jacob was after. Confirmation then of the final leaderboard in the gross competition. That birdie for Lachlan at his last hole was crucial and did indeed secure him the title on countback. Jacob Harrington-Warrer finished runner-up, Nathan Newton claimed 3rd, and not a bad title defence from Matt Gardner in 4th. Another very good gross championship, but time now for the trophies and prizes to be presented, and time also to hear from our new champion. Well done, Lachlan Reynolds, a bright future in golf ahead.
Oh, it means a lot, it's good. Yeah, it means everything to me. It's my career, so. Best highlight was birdie on 18. Yeah, I missed a lot of birdie putts and finally managed to sink one in 18, so that was really good.
Just one title then, still to be decided at this year's American Golf Junior Championships. And Kyle Honer, despite a bogey at 18, knew that birdies at 15, 16 and 17 had just about guaranteed him the title. Well done to him, and a very nice touch from the outgoing champion Joseph Amer to congratulate the new winner here at Gainsborough. Confirmation then of that final leaderboard in the overall championship. Kyle Honer taking the title by 2 shots ahead of the girls champion Elle Gibson, and a birdie at the last for Dylan Shaw-Radford, good enough to claim 3rd place on countback, just ahead of Chloe James.
The American Golf Junior Champion for 2016 with a net score of 61 is Kyle Honer.
American Golf's Daniel Gathercole and Matt Bacon joined by John Clark of Ping to congratulate this year's overall champion.
It's a great honour to win in golf course that I've played once and came from Dublin, and it's a great honour. I want to thank my mum and dad to bring me golf every single day, and I want to thank John Kenny and Kieran Flaherty for bringing us here, and thank Roganstown, my home club, great junior committee. I want to thank Gainsborough for keeping the course in great condition, and Ping. I did not expect to win, and I was confident yesterday because I had a good round in the practice round, but just did not expect to win it.
Congratulations then to our 5 winners, but that's it for the 2016 American Golf Junior Championship. Next in the series, we head to Highley Park as the UK's big hitters line up to see just how far they can make the ball fly at the American Golf Long Drive Championship. trying to book their tickets to the Long Drive World Championship in the USA. We'll see you again soon. For more information, go to americangolf.co.uk.